Yo, Ack, Marco, what's going on, boys? Welcome in, welcome in. My fellow Slayers. Ooh. Oh, I want to close this. Don't want to be streaming with my video editing software open. That get me in trouble. Make sure everything's set up just real quick. Per usual, when the stream starts, just making sure got this, got that. Bing, bing, bang, boom. Grindy, yo, welcome in, my man. Notification going. I think my bot was actually up and running again, so the company got that actually working. Thank goodness. I mean, it's a free bot, so I mean, what do you expect, I guess, huh? All right, what am I doing? So it is, I am doing Chaos Sanctuary, but when it is a good spot, I'm gonna go do it, I guess. So we give enough time for like a cow level here, apparently. Saffron, Brad, Skunk Ape, yo! Rugged Cat, welcome in. Comes in with the fellas and the fellas and the fellas, ooh. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this fine Monday. Early afternoon. Welcome in, Terry. Yo, yo. Let's get out of here. Take too long to kill these little weak monsters. It's Tuesday. What? Oh yeah, it is Tuesday. I remembered. This fine Tuesday. Early afternoon. That's what I said, right? Could have happened to anybody. Could have happened to anybody. Man, I'm gonna have to organize this in a little bit. Gross. Get out here and see how this goes. I actually, let's see. I don't think I've done these cows here. I mean, it should be fine. Hey, remember how to play the game? I had the wrong one out. Probably not the best ear power with the bone spear necro, but as soon as you get that first corpse, that's all you need. Boy. Suboptimal, but oh, he's immune to magic here. I guess that's not gonna work. Eh, whatever, we'll wing it. Boom, 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 boom. Still with the bone necro. Good for you. Yeah, we gotta get some more time in on the bone necro, right? Also, I didn't fire up my run counter, just so we can have this up at the moment. We're not going to count the run necessarily, but we'll have it up there. Maxim, what's going? Yo, yo, welcome from Argentina. Welcome in, welcome in. Cody says hit that like button. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Help your boy out in that algorithm-y thingy. Whatever that thing claims to be that won't give people views when they want to get them and they should get them. Really need to make sure that you see that first corpse and drop it as soon as you can. Jail rune. That's it. So far, a little bit slow, but a lot of it is skill issue. Skill issue. Troy says just getting to work keeps slaying. Hopefully you have an okay day at work. Ed over on Twitch says sup. What's going on, Ed? Just rocking some bone necro, and we got Kai's cows, so I thought I'd go ahead and wing it. Can I get some better packs here? Okay. Patty says hello from Germany. Got a worldwide audience in here, of course. Because D2 is just so awesome, you get the whole worldwide audience. Welcome in, everybody. Give me a good skillet, boy. 22. Anything specific? I would really like Hassan to finish up my Holy Grail, obviously. So Tyrael's Might, Wisp Projector, and Schaefer is kind of what I'm looking for. And then, I mean, any of the super rare stuff, really. Anything that's super rare. Didn't I see? Yeah, there we go. Best item I've ever found on a playthrough in normal. Jeez, I don't know. I mean, like, anything you could find in normal, pretty much? I don't know. That's a hard one to say there. That's a hard one, Barbosa, to answer. Because, I mean, in normal, they're usually, like, things that are super sick in normal, but you don't really remember, like, finding Mage Fists and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure I've found some different, like, mid-runes and stuff, but I just don't, like, from, like, Bale, like off a Bale or something, but I can't remember because it's not anything that's like the craziest thing ever. Terry says, grilled hot dog, cold beer, and sweet fill. Sounds like a great time. Sounds like a great time. I should fill up the tomb. Everybody knows that if you have a full tomb when you make the game, it's a more dense cow level, right, fellas? That was a rumor back in the day that everybody thought. Yeah, like just like Pitbull, Cody. That's what I think of when I say that too. Mr. Worldwide. Dun, 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 dun. When was the last time you shaved your head? I don't know. It's been a couple of days, really. I got a little fuzz going on the sides. Up here. A couple of hairs here and there. I'd be like Homer Simpson on the top. Uh-oh. Axe got some buffering issues. Hopefully that gets worked out, my man. Sunil, welcome in. Yo, yo. Oh, Ashley coming in with a $5 super chat. Ooh. Thank you so much. You Slayer. Appreciate you. You hit me with a super chat right before I got off the other day, so I kind of feel bad when I get a super chat and I have to hop right off, but I appreciate you for another $5 from Ashley. Ooh. They're so fast. Slapping demons. Totally. Jors?
Ashley Acid 16 donated $5 through Super Chat.
Once again, thank you so much, Ashley. Burens says slapping demons. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Hopefully getting some godly stuff here too, huh? Hopefully. No, sorry I missed it, Eric, but you say you horked Tyrael's Might 2 weeks ago, huh? That's nasty. That's nasty. That's what I do want to do, some sort of item find barb after this, I'm thinking. Because it's so awesome for finding items, obviously. I don't know, I feel like I've just done so much find item barb, like in doing a Holy Grail, that I kind of just sort of didn't want to. But then I sort of did. Alright, there's corpses here. Couldn't find the corpses. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Telly stomp all the cows. Oof. New DTR patch just downloaded to your PC. Interesting. I haven't heard anything about nothing. I didn't get a new D2 patch. That's Ed over on Twitch said he got a new patch just now. Can anyone confirm that? Because I haven't heard nothing or seen nothing. Saffron says the rumor is not true, but you do need to get all your scrolls from the swampy pits. Hard pass. Iron Golem gets some action. No, I don't use an Iron Golem on this character. I haven't been using an Iron Golem. You have to sacrifice, and this is my opinion, I didn't even test it out, but I just feel like you have to use too many points to keep your Iron Golem alive to make it really like worth it, because then at that point you're not really doing enough damage with your Bone Spear for it to even really be a Bone Spear Necro, right? You might as well just do a Summon Necro at that point. Baked says, you got a patch on Xbox? That's weird. That's weird that you guys got patches and I didn't get a patch. Unless it was like, I mean, do you guys play every day? Maybe it was from like a week ago or something? Oh, there's Might over here. Dark Force spawn in a White Wand. I mean, you would lose like 40 FCR, and you would lose like 80 all res, and you know, so maybe not that much. It'd be like 50 or something, but I don't remember what's all on Dark Force. A perfect roll Dark Force spawn, because those roll with different levels of skills on it too, huh? Eric waiting on the beast. Iron Golem, you're gonna be waiting a while. Oh, 69 megabytes. Oh, so it's like a, yeah, okay. It's like one singular bug fix or something. Gotcha. It could be different size patches for different, like a console could have other bugs and stuff that isn't on PC and stuff, so who really knows exactly how to fall there, but good old Triang's gloves. I already got some here. Let's see. Yeah, nothing crazy, but legendary Triang's gloves. Here, I'll hop off real quick and see if I get one. If I get the update. Yeah, I guess no update for me unless it was from the other day and you guys didn't play yesterday or the day before or whatever. So fix one bug, create 13 more. This isn't Diablo 4. Dub, come on. Maxim says just watch the most recent video on the build. Appreciate it. Glad you like it, my dude. Yeah. Yeah, I would be shocked if they didn't tell anybody and they just dropped an actual patch, you know what I mean? Like it was probably a patch that like changed the text or something in a particular, you know, thing or something like that. Want to send some luck your way to pull a Vex. Good luck, my dude. Good luck, good luck. Hopefully you get that. Let me go ahead and I guess we'll just go. There's only like a minute left. I don't even feel like going to the Chaos thing. We'll just hit the Chaos Sanctuary for one here. Take these bros out in the way. They could drop me something too. Forget him. All I want is a champion anyways. Probably downloaded so fast you didn't notice. Probably. I do have some sick internet. I got 1 gig down, and it's like 400 up. So AT&T fiber. A hard pass on those ones, huh? Maxim says 2 new quests in Act 4 just got added. Right. That's funny. Dude, wouldn't that be some stuff right there? You just go on one day, there's no patch notes or anything, you just look and you're like, oh my gosh, there's 2 new quests in Act 4. Like, they finished it. They finally finished it. That'd be wild. Terry said you've been enjoying my shorts too, huh? I haven't done a YouTube short in like a year, but the couple I put out like 3 or 4 of them. I guess I'm glad you like them. Glad you like them, Terry. Yeah, it's been a minute. Ah, they're too fast. Unless somebody's like, I've had this kind of thing happen before where people have taken my videos and copied stuff and just made completely, like, took clips of my drop poly videos and just stuck them in their video without asking and stuff. Could be something like that. Someone created a Sweet Phil TikTok and didn't say nothing. Someone was just like, hey, I found you on TikTok. And I was like, I don't have a TikTok. And it's just like Sweet Phil with my picture and things in my videos. So could be something like that. Grindy said he'd eat his shoe if they dropped a new patch for the Act 4 new quests. Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about eating your shoes because that ain't gonna happen. Oh, Brian, over a year.
Happy birthday, Phil. Birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake.
Birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake. Thank you so much for 13 years of Slayership. Brian Curry, my man. Thank you so much, dude. Supporting the channel for 13 months. Like a beast. Here for the content, stay for the printer. Yeah, you never know. Like, you gotta stay because, like, am I gonna show the printer? Am I not gonna show the printer? Like, gotta stick around and see. True story. Jerry says just started seeing the shorts, so that's why I just started watching them. Yeah. I didn't mean it was like a problem that you were watching them or anything. I made them like a year ago. A couple of them were what I made like a supply chain issues one because there's like a glitch where if Mala walks away from you right when you click on her, her inventory will be empty. There was a loot filter one, which I almost made another one the other day because that one drop alley video and you seen I dropped a high rune and it was hiding in behind all the cows and stuff. The pin-up printer calendar going, when's it coming? Oh boy. I should do that. Like on one of the merch stores you can get or something, like print out your own just different angles of the printer. Totally should do that. Sloth said he got recommended the Chamroon short the other day. Oh, YouTube helping me out. Maybe Kermit was right. I gotta start making more YouTube shorts, huh? YouTube's starting to push them more. Check this real quick. Yeah, Brian says, yeah, the Cham and Sir almost lost behind garbage. True story. An Ogre printer for the merch. Ogre printer. Just printer's even better than the chair stream. Nice. That's funny. No good. Marco, you think it'd be a big charity fundraiser? Selling the calendars of the printer for a charity a fundraiser? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a very niche market for printer calendars. Very niche. More niche than making Diablo 2 videos and streaming Diablo 2 in 2023. Maxim says, nice content, Phil. Like it. Appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words, my man. Robert says, smash that like button. Yeah, fellas, make sure, I'm sure most of you guys remember, but sometimes it's easy to forget. I've done it before myself watching people. Make sure you hit that like button for me. That good old YouTube algorithm thing. Didn't put up a poll today. We don't need to put one of those up every day, right? But make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Photoshop a bikini on the printer. I don't know. That's might be going a little too far, fellas. Might be going a little too far. Oops. There he is. Ooh. He's got annihilated. Poor guy. Couldn't save him. Jim James, like button smashed. Yeah. Appreciate you. I feel you're hunting for a Vex. Should I do players 3 or 7 in Chaos? The Pits on Nova Sorcerer or the Necro? Between players 3 and 7, it's really gonna be like the only. I would say if you're hunting for a Vex, you probably just want to honestly do players 3. Technically, you do get more rune drops, but the reason I have that suggestion is because if you need a Vex, I'm assuming you need that Vex to make a Heart of the Oak, right? And if you need a Heart of the Oak, you don't probably have the best gear, the best in slot gear. And it's really going to be so slow on players like 7 in the Chaos Sanctuary if you don't have best in slot gear, right? Like, even with what I got right here, I'm running players 3 just because it's like a little bit quicker. So I would probably recommend do players 3 Chaos Sanctuary. It's not going to be really super quick. Like, you're likely to find a high rune relatively quickly in the Chaos Sanctuary, but a specific rune is going to be like impossible to target. So hopefully you're online and you can trade. The Pits is fine too, either way, 3 or 7, depending on how fast you can kill, right? it's going to depend a lot on how fast you can really kill monsters, so. Sierra. But yeah, don't feel like you have to run. Huh. Shoot a pally 5 mana after each kill. Interesting, but I would never use it for anything. Would never use it for anything. Don't feel like you have to run players 8 because that's what people say. You know, your odds are increased for finding runes because it's players 8. Like if you're killing 3 times slower on players 8, it's not going to be worth it. So nice music. Yeah, appreciate it. Siri buff. Siri buff. Is there no show all drops but on a PC? Console, all the drops show up. Oh yeah, I've seen some people kind of referencing your comment there, Smulps, and responding to it. But yeah, no, if you can only show so many items on screen, so when you run like players 8 cows or players 8 like LK and stuff, the items literally don't show up on screen. They're literally invisible. And sometimes, like, there's times when they literally will not show. So if there's a huge enough pile of stuff, you might have to... Specifically the one we're referencing about the Cham rune, I was in cows, and you literally couldn't see anything drop. At no point did you ever see anything drop. And if I would have ran this way, and was going through the map that way, the Cham rune would have never been seen at any point. But just for whatever reason, I was coming this way on the map, and I ran down this way. And then it all of a sudden, just as I went off the screen, it appeared and disappeared. And I was like, whoa. And then I turned around and kind of ran back up and zoomed in. Because when you zoom in, it shows a smaller area. So items will just appear that were invisible before. And you'll zoom in, and then you can see it. Like, well, if I had to guess, it can't show more items on console. If I had to guess on console, just so few less people play on the highest players difficulties, like players 8 cows, I'm guessing. Because there's no way that on console they have more like graphical capabilities on console than they do on PC. I mean, yeah, I know there's certain loot filters, but the loot filters, I so far have not seen, and maybe I just haven't seen it, I have not seen an actual true loot filter. Any of the loot filters, quote unquote, I've seen, all they do is shorten the names. I haven't seen one that actually filters out loot yet, technically. There might be ones, but I'm just saying I haven't seen one. All the ones I've seen have just, they shorten up, so like SMP for super mana potion, but it doesn't like eliminate like the other stuff. Yeah, there definitely was loot filters for the old D2 and for like pluggy and stuff. 100%. I used to use one, but the ones I've seen just haven't been what I wanted, so I just don't bother using them. It's not like it's a problem. The problem with the items not showing is a problem like for some runs, like every couple of months. Oh man, you're just getting wrecked. Mercenary wrecked. Ethereal Rune Master. We didn't get 5 sockets on this sucker? That's interesting. 5 sockets, 261. What do these roll up to, fellas? Doesn't it go to like 275 or something weird like that? All right, Zod it. Zod it, yo. Let's go. Sorry if that's too loud, but yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. Definitely, yeah, cool find for sure. Probably never going to use it, but cool find. I'm going to hang on to it. I don't know what those go up to at all. I can, I don't find them enough to really remember. 220 to 270? Yeah, okay. 270. That's a really good roll, too. Not perfect, but real good. Oh, I gotta get my mercenary back again, because I was like, he'll be fine, he'll make it, and gets ripped. that's good if online. I've actually had an ethereal. I had one, an ethereal rune master like that online. I found that was 265, and I couldn't trade it to anybody. Just nobody. And I was using like trade websites too and stuff. Like everybody only wanted it if it was 270, and then some people were like, if it was 268, they might take it. But then mine was 265 and nobody wanted it. Four Ists and Assad. Exactly. Zod and then 4 Ohm runes. There you go. Then it'll be 1/4 as good as a grief. Zod and 4 lows. There you go. Yeah, Plip says PvP barbs. Yeah, I don't know. I tried on a couple different trade sites and I couldn't find anybody. When they found out it was only 265, they were like, oh, never mind. But plus, remember how PvP people are. They want all perfect gear. Like, that's kind of from what I've seen anyways. That's how PvP people are, huh? 5. Yeah, 5's on it. What's my opinion on D4, Michael? I currently, from what the last things that I've seen, I played it, 5 out of 10 is what I rate D4. 5 out of 10 currently. See, what all is on? Let's see. Oh yeah, the max cold res cannot be frozen. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything on it except for the 5 sockets. I mean, 5 sockets cannot be frozen. Neat, I guess. Man, if you could make a rune word in that, they should take this one item. You could make a grief. Oh no, wait, what can grief go in? Yeah, grief can go in axes. If for this one item, but then it wouldn't be indestructible if it's a grief. It'd break. This one item, they should make it so you could put a rune word specifically in this unique, because it is a rune master. So maybe just for this one item, you could make a rune word in the rune master. Death axe. There you go. Oh God, a death axe like this. Oh, Emma, that's a great call on that one. That's a great call, tax cut. Oh yeah, Slop up here said they only want to dump stuff into the sockets or something that's perfect. Or right, yeah. Even a 98 whaler's jeweler's armor of the whale isn't enough. Yeah, exactly. Exactly true. Well, the thing is too is that like how many like PvP barbs are really looking for ethereal rune masters, right? So it's a very much so a supply and demand issue. There's the supply isn't high, but the demand also not particularly high. In fact, it's quite low. There's like 4 people in the world that want one, so they can kind of be picky about it, huh? Oopsie. Wrong button again. Oopsie. Yeah, Sunil, yeah, exactly. Very niche item. Flip says pretty much D2 JSP only required. Yeah, pretty much, huh? Hey, what are you doing? Chaos Spell the Flay? That's a pretty solid name, to be honest. Oh, wrong colored Chico. Dub said it'd be insane if you could do that. Speaking of a minute ago, I was talking like, imagine if they changed Rune Master so you could put rune words in it, because it is a Rune Master after all. That'd be crazy. He felt first time being able to catch you online. Wondering what a good first class would be. I'm thinking about Fishing Mancer for Terror Zones. I've never really done them, so not sure what to expect from them. It is a good first character. I wouldn't recommend going summons like through normal and nightmare though. I generally play through with a bone spear necro like this until I get through the game. At least till you get to a point where you can really get a bunch of points, because skeletons kill so slow. Like until you can get like an insight for your mercenary, being able to you know, just being able to kill some monsters, your mercenary can actually kill something. Playing through with summon is just super slow to me. I know a lot of people disagree when I say that, but I mean, every time I try to play through, it's just so slow with just pure summons, you know. But yeah, as for like right after you beat the game, yeah, Summon Necro is one of my favorite characters, to be honest. Boss kills are tough, says Taxcut. Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much have to do that one cheese. What is it called? You do Clay Golem with what is it, Iron Maiden or something? It works okay in normal and then a little bit in Nightmare, but it doesn't work at all in Hell. But yeah, like it's funny because Duriel is actually a super easy kill with that in a normal difficulty. When it's actually Duriel is super hard normally. You just cast Clay Golem over and over and over and over and over and over, and Duriel just takes himself out. When you have, I think it's Iron Maiden, right? I'm not thinking of the wrong one. That deals damage back. If you close your eyes, the shake goes to right color from a minute ago. Yeah. Oopsie. Spamming my Clay Golem on him. Michael M asked, "What's the favorite character? What's my favorite character?" Boy, so hard. I don't know that I can really pick. I mean, I could probably say like Druid and Assassin are probably my least favorite. I would say like Druid and Assassin are my least favorite, and then like Amazon's probably my next. Like Druid and Assassin probably tied, and then like Amazon's probably like the third least liked one, but it's above those two. And then the other ones I kind of like them all equally, I guess. So Corpse Explosion, very satisfying. It's pretty powerful skill, yeah, for sure. Druid's a pain in a lot of areas. Yeah, I mean, I don't like using tornadoes because they are annoying to aim. I think you pretty much have to telly stomp everything. Kind of the same, one of the reasons I don't really like hammers that much, because you have to telly stomp everything. Not that I don't hate hammers, but hammers isn't like my favorite, like a lot of people love hammers, you know? Alright, whatever. Don't do it then if you can't, guy. This curse helps Bone Spear. No, I'm using amp damage, which doesn't actually technically help the literal Bone Spear, but it's amp damage, which is for physical damage, and the Mercenary obviously hits for physical damage, and Corpse Explosion is half fire, half physical. So it boosts up the damage of half of the Corpse Explosion, and also helps the Mercenary get the first kill so you can start Corpse Exploding ever so slightly faster. Uh-oh, he's about to get ripped. I gotta get him out of here. Ah! That fanaticized freaking Desace group is a nightmare for mercenaries. Golly gee willikers. Chase said he did a Player's 8 Summon Necro hardcore playthrough. Got the Act 3 before dying. I could see that. It would just be slow, right? Just kind of real slow. I mean, hardcore is obviously a little bit of a different, a lot of a different thing anyways there. Fred. Well, Fred, I just want to let you know, everyone is entitled to their own Or you're entitled. Oh, wait, dang, I messed it up. I messed up my own joke. Dang it. You can say that, Fred. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own wrong opinion. There we go. That was better. Jonas said he got his second offline Zod, your first D-Web tonight. Wait. Oh, D-Web tonight. You must live in a different part of the world where it's nighttime. Both in the same hour in Terrorized Chaos. Wow. Nice. Oh, that must have been a few... When I recorded my video earlier, Chaos Sanctuary was a Terror Zone a couple hours ago. Congrats on that one. That's pretty wild. A Zod and a D-Web in the same hour. Wild. Statty, yo, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Ross says Jabazon's pretty awesome. It is, but I mean, it's great in cows. It is pretty good. It's just, I don't know. That's another one I was thinking about doing, actually. Just actually getting a Phoenix shield and then rocking the blah 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 blah. Jabazon. I don't know. I just said it and I don't know. Not sure what happened there with my brain. So I should have Vex Loja now, so I should be able to do that for sure. Naret coming in with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much, Naret. You Slayer. Thank you for supporting the stream, supporting the channel. Means a lot. You legend. Legend. Oh, Fred, get out of here. Nobody agrees with that take, Fred. Literally no one in their right mind in chat right now would ever say that the Chiefs are better than the Lions. Like, that's just ridiculous statement right there, Fred. I'll give you a chance to take that back. I'll give you a chance. Specialholic asked if I'm still enjoying D4. It's okay. I play it once in a while. You know, I'll play it for an hour here, an hour there, like every few days off stream or something. But nothing. You know, I rated it. My final rating on it, you know, the way it is in its current state, 5 out of 10, and I think that's exactly a perfect rating. Maxim says, no, D4 bad, D4 bad, right? Yeah, I don't think personally for me, they would have to do something with the items for me to really think D4 was like super awesome. Like, you can't have the items, like I can't stand looking at the items, so that's kind of a problem. And the main thing in the game is leveling, and I hate leveling, so. They need to add a ton of unique items, and they need to change the way that the items, all the affixes and stuff on it. Kiortwela says, nice, finally online. Yeah. We streaming today. I got a couple hours. Should be great. Nuret comes in with a hoorah after the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah. Tax cut over on Twitch says, rumor has it Barry Sanders finally returning. Yeah, right. Barry Sanders, like, this team's so good, the Lions. Barry Sanders in his prime wouldn't even make the team. That's how good this team is right now. I'm just... Oh, Nuret says, likes the content, but we're going to be friendly enemies. He, Bears fan. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I feel like Bears, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be targeting Justin Fields in my fantasy football draft, I'll tell you that much. He's a good value, I think. Good value. Bernie Sanders? Did I say Barry Sanders? Bernie Sanders? That's a it's a different person. Oopsie. Two of the same set item. Yeah, DJ Moore. I don't know. DJ Moore's not bad, but I'm not really super high on DJ Moore, to be honest. I think Justin Fields is awesome, particularly fantasy-wise, because he rushes for like 120 yards a game, which is insane. What? Why am I not hitting this guy? What's going on here? The Lions could waste another star athlete's career, says Eric. No. The Lions are good now. The Lions are good now. We're biting kneecaps and we're having a pet tiger at practice and stuff now, so. Coach is showing up to press conferences wearing a space helmet. It's all different. Element. No, this is Players 3. I'm just rocking Players 3. Didn't really feel like challenging myself on these runs at all. Nice casual, trying to read chat and stuff. What up, Phil? Chaos today? Terror Zone's lame again. Yeah, it was cows. I went and did a few cows. First Bazard didn't feel like it. If it's a good Terror Zone, I guess I'll jump and do it. If it's like a real good one, but. I did cows, but when I hopped on to stream, it was only like 10 minutes left of it, so. Oh! If all that stuff was doubled, it would be sick. That's what I'm looking for in this stuff right here. Well, actually, it need to be a little more doubled on the enhanced damage, but no big deal. Feels like it was like 40 IES with 297. I'd be like, oh my god. Ugh. Be so sick. Dave Montgomery will have more fancy points than Gibbs this season. I mean, it could happen. It depends how much of... It's definitely inside the realm of possibilities to happen for sure. How much of the Jamal Williams role, like, is it going to be as crazy as it was last year? Are they going to do the same thing? Or did they just give Jamal Williams so many carries because he's, like, just an awesome teammate and everybody loves him, you know, or something? So, we'll have to see. But it's possible. Yeah, what's good about that position is you have zero, for the Lions specifically, there's 0% chance that it's like we'll say for the Bills, Josh Allen could just run in. When they're on the 1 yard line, he'll just run it in. Jalen Hurts, 1 yard line, he could just run it in. Justin Fields, 1 yard line, he could just run it in. Jared Goff is, you know, if they're on the 1, 2, 3 yard line, they ain't going to do that. Usually. They could always switch it up, but usually. Dan Campbell is jacked. Yeah, I mean, former tight end right there, man. Former tight end. Used to play for the Lions. I didn't realize that when they first made him coach, and then like shortly after, I was like, oh wait, and everyone started talking about it, like, you know, that he used to be a Lions player. Ah. Raging Fishaholic says he's looking forward to watching the Pac 4. What do you mean the Pac 4? I don't know if that's a college joke or if you're talking about a Packers. I'm not sure there. Both D3 and 4 are equally bad, says Maxim. Yeah, I haven't played D3 in a long time, but when I played it when it launched, I did not like it. Chris Nato, Mal from Nightmare Chaos. Nice. Nightmare Terror Zone, you say? Nice. You think Monty's better than Gibbs? Boy, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot about Gibbs, to be honest. I mean, besides what people say, so. I mean, he's supposed to be pretty good. But I know he's supposed to be more pass catcher guy. We'll see. People aren't really that high on Montgomery, so it's kind of weird. You know, I don't know. I didn't think Montgomery was bad, but I don't know. Dan Campbell's a Parcells guy. I guess I didn't know that. Like, did he coach with? He couldn't have coached with Parcells. I didn't think he was old enough. I didn't think he'd been coaching that long. Huh. Maybe he played for Parcells or something for a few years. Yeah, I think Gibbs is honestly, I think he's more of like what they call like the quote unquote, they draft him as a quote unquote weapon. You know what I mean? Like when they have him line up in the backfield and run it, and then he'll line up in the backfield sometimes and then split out wide. Like he'll motion out and, you know, go out as a receiver, and then sometimes he'll be lined up at like a wing back or something. You know, he's more one of those guys. And they pretty much, I feel they pretty much drafted him just because he was like the best available. Like, they're like, man, everyone in this draft sucks and we don't want any of them. So we'll just take this guy who can help us out in some way at least. Dud says he's so lost when football comes up. Yeah, I mean, my apology. I know not every topic's going to be perfect for everybody, but yeah, I love fantasy football, so that means I gotta know a lot about football, kind of, sorta. So if it wasn't for fantasy football, I probably wouldn't barely watch football, to be honest. But I like the, you know, the gamification of watching football, pretty much, without having to spend a ton of money gambling. You know, I don't feel like putting $100 on a game, but I like, you know, playing in a $50 fantasy league that's $50 for the entire season worth of like fun, in my opinion. So everyone wants to bury Montgomery. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I thought Montgomery was pretty good. No, it's hard to remember, to be honest. Because plus, let's see, he played, obviously he was Bears last year, right? And it's kind of the thing how I was talking before, that your stats are going to look a lot worse playing with Justin Fields because he runs it so much. So there's going to be certain goal line situations you're not going to get the ball. So I'm not low on him, on Montgomery. I guess I'm a little bit more just saying, like, hands up in the air, like, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Montgomery Burns, no. The running back David Montgomery for the Detroit Lions. I mean, we did give him what's actually pretty good money for running backs, right? Like, technically, David Montgomery's contract is like, what, like 5 times more than Ezekiel Elliott got from the Patriots, so. Even though Elliott's kind of washed, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Don't apologize. It's a me problem, says Dub. Yeah, we'll get you into some football, Dubrino. Maybe I'll have to do a fantasy football stream one of these times. That's just hit the like button, everyone. Ooh, yeah, make sure you guys slap that like button over on YouTube, my dudes. Wait. SQQ, let's go SQQ, I guess. What's going on over on Twitch? Happy Selayan. Welcome in. When you had an offensive line that requires you to run for your life, you had to rush for 120 yards a game, yeah. Good call on that one, Narette. Yeah, I had him on my fantasy team, on one of my fantasy teams last year, and he's very convenient to have. There's definitely a week or two that he literally won it for me when he had like, one week he had like 54 fantasy points, which is insane. Because this league, like, I don't know, this league, I mean, it's fine. It's just everyone plays by the same rules, but it has these crazy, in my opinion, crazy bonuses, even more so than in other leagues, to where every 25 rushing yards that a player gets over 100, you get an extra like 4 points or something ridiculous like that. So like Justin Fields rushed for like 200 yards one game, and then he threw for 200 yards, and he had 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns, and or something like that. Oh, spamming my golem again on accident. He was one of the big guys to sign with the Cowboys when Parcells took the job, says David. Ah, talking about Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. Gotcha. Yeah, didn't know the full history there. I just never really looked into all that stuff, I guess. Oh, let's go ahead like this. Line him up a little bit. Whoa, mercenary getting ripped. You're welcome, Emilio. Fishaholic says, $50 for a season ain't bad. Yeah. Just spent 185 on bass fishing tournament fees. Nice. Cool. Daughter just walked over and said her favorite team is the Astros, because that's her baseball team name right now in Little League. Yeah, one of the bad things about like cord cutting is like we don't watch sports around here except for football because we don't have. So she's not like a fan of the hometown sports or whatever because we can't watch any of them. Saffron up a minute ago says he, after a whole year being in here, he doesn't even know what fantasy football is still. What? Whoa! We'll have to. We'll train you on it one day. Fantasy football is just all it is like D&D for jocks. Sheldon says, "How are you today? Wish you a unique for your grail today." Yeah, hopefully. I got 3 items left, so that'd be sick if I got one of those today. G-Stacks, yo, getting after it. Everybody currently crabbing with my nephew. Looking for that fat loot too. Nice. Grabbing, nice. Out on the boat, picking up some crab pots or something, I'm guessing. Good luck on that. G-Stacks, hopefully you get a nice catch. Dark skin gloves. Do a week 1 preview of the Sweetville Fantasy League. I could. Maybe one night I'll do that. I'll do like a fantasy football, just talk about some stuff and like do a GeoGuessr and that kind of stuff. So, is Burr worth a low on ladder? I think a Burr is worth more than a low. Pretty positive. A couple uniques there that I don't need though. Tony said he got offered a lowest for a Burr. So Brian says that Burr is worth like 3 low, he says. So there you go. Yeah, I thought so, because you need a Burr for everything. Dub said he's heard that analogy for fantasy football before, that is D&D for jocks. Yeah, I mean it kind of is. Like you do all this research prior, and you do this and that, and then you set your team, and it's all based upon a lot of like luck. You know, who's going to get hurt, who's not. You have no idea. You can guess, based upon like injury history and stuff. But and then at some point you got everything set and you just got to let the games play out and see what happens. And that's the equivalent of like rolling the dice, right? You can put yourself in position to succeed, and you know, and you can see what happens. But there's like a more competitive aspect because you know, you're going up against your buddies and, you know, trash talking, and which, I mean, I guess there's that kind of stuff in D&D, I guess, too. I'm not an avid D&D or anything, but I generally know what it is. Oop, not the right button. Man, nose itchy today. I didn't take my allergy medication for like 2 days, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I started taking this stuff. Oh, Galback! Yo! What's going on? Galback the Great. Ooh. Eric says live stream the draft. I do got a draft coming up, but it's probably not one I'm gonna live stream. It's my keeper league that's like for me it's super expensive. It's a $200 for a season, and that's like a ton of money for me. And I gotta be on my stuff. I took it over last year and it was like in real bad shape. I mean, it's only a 3-player keeper league, so it's not like you know, it's not like a dynasty league or something where, you know, it takes longer to turn around, I guess. But I didn't draft particularly well last year. I in retrospect made some mistakes, some pretty severe mistakes drafting, and so luckily I'm good on the waiver wire, but I do have the #1 overall pick this year, which is going to be sick because I'm drafting obviously Bijan #1 overall in a keeper league. It's going to be crazy. Oh, Mac, yo, welcome in, welcome in. Michael says, yo, I'm back. Yo, welcome back, my dude. Nafroon. Oh, here they are, my 220 Java gloves. Boom. Oh, it never lines up. It's never the 2 amp javelin skills and 20 increased attack speed. Never together. It's like glitched or something on my end. Get some more water. Gotta stay hydrated, fellas. Speaking of fantasy football, you drafted Laporta. Nice. Good pick, Juan. He might even be, you never know how it's going to play out, but I think he's going to be starting. He's going to be the starting receiving tight end for the Lions. So, yeah. As I'm sure you're probably aware if you drafted him, huh?
It's been longer than 5 months.
Appreciate you, Mac. 5 months of Slayership. Ugh. Yeah, you must, it depends on how long you've had it, like, auto-recurring and stuff like that, so been longer than 5 months, though, you say? Either way, however long it's been, thank you so much for the continued channel support. Omac, you! The layer. Ooh. Thank you so much, my dude. Told you not to pick Brady last year, Phil. No, I didn't take Brady, but I made some... In retrospect, it's like incredibly dumb. I don't even want to say it out loud because it makes me feel stupid. You got to remember coming into last season what information we had, right? So here's what I did, right? Here's what I did. I don't even want to tell you. Not knowing what was going to happen with Tyreek Hill going to Miami. So he's going to Miami. He has Tua, a second-year quarterback who did not do good his first year at all, right? And, you know, statistically, like, receivers always have struggled, like, switching teams a lot and stuff. I actually took Deebo Samuel over Tyreek Hill last season. But you got to remember that was they didn't have Christian McCaffrey. Deebo was coming off a 6th season. You know, Deebo instantly got hurt. Their running backs died. They traded for McCaffrey, and then everything was, you know, so that turned out real bad for me. It was like the worst possible thing you could do, right? Rough. Need to craft blood gloves to try to get some 220s. Nah, Maybe we'll... No, I'm definitely not crafting blood gloves. That just sounds like too much work. Saving up all that stuff. I'll just keep playing until, you know... I mean, like I'm gonna have some, whoa! You're almost getting wrecked already. It's not like, using, like... 20 IS gloves with 1 to javelin skills is, like, so astronomically dog crap compared to 220s, you know? Like, it's obviously worse, but, like, I think it's that big a deal. Oh, sorry, Jash 20, is that Jas H2O? I saw your comment and I got distracted, my apologies. Keys do, but the keys from the Countess are like the least valuable of the 3. I have no idea what they really go for nowadays at all, but they have value, which they're not going to have a ton. Like, for keys from the Countess, H keys, you probably need, like, I would just have to guess, but you probably need, like, at this point, probably like 10 of them to get an ist, or 20 of them to get an ist or something. I don't even know, but you probably need a lot of them to... Someone else is going to be, have to be... give you a better advice on the value, but they're not going to be super valuable, but I usually save them up and trade them, yeah. Oh, Key of Terror, did I said H key. H key is the summoner one, yeah. Oopsie. You got 18 of them, so you want to offload them. Yeah, you could definitely get something for them. I mean, you'd have to look them up on one of the trade sites, or somebody would have to, and a lot of times they go by, like people are saying 3x3. Those 3 of each one, so they can go run to get a torch. So, it sometimes can be a little bit harder to trade, just a group of all one, you know? Yeah, Sunil kind of said, sort of what I said before, like 15 or 20 could get you an ist or a mal or something. He says 18 can probably get you about an ist or mal, so. You should be taking Justin Jefferson first overall, says Eric. Oh yeah, the league I was talking about is a keeper league, so yeah, there's no... a person who has Justin Jefferson is going to keep Justin Jefferson, obviously, so I can't draft him. Every team, it's a 3-player keeper league. So it's a 10 person keeper league. Each team can keep 3 players. So yeah, someone's keeping Jefferson, that's for sure. Like Jefferson, Kupp, Eckler, like, you know, all these guys are getting kept. So I got the first overall pick because we do reverse order of missing the playoffs, and the team I took over, I ended up missing the playoffs, but I had the best record for missing the playoffs. So I get the first overall pick. And obviously, Bijan's a rookie, so no one has him yet to keep him. So I'm going to be getting him to keep him, which is going to be nasty. I'm trying to decide between Bijan Robinson and Jared Goff to pick number 1 overall. I don't know, maybe I should put a poll into chat on who I should keep, or who I should take. Jared Goff or Bijan. Oops. Yes, I'm kidding, by the way. I know somebody else will not realize that was obvious. Spets, yo, comes in and says D2 stream. Yeah, that's what we do. Ed said he traded 3 T keys for 3 D keys. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of out of the ordinary. That's kind of a good deal, I guess. Someone must have just been running a ton of Neil attack on and just wanted to get upset and didn't want to have to worry about it. I feel like, aren't D keys usually worth more than T keys, I'm pretty sure. Kermit, yo, what's going on, my dude? Oh, Nug on the Run, gifting 1 tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Skyline got gifted a sub over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Nug on the Run, you Slayer. Gifting one sub there. Awesome. Do I have a favorite soccer team? Oh boy. A favorite soccer team. I couldn't fully name a soccer team, so I would have to say no. I don't have a favorite soccer team. No, we don't do that stuff here. Every answer is wrong. I'll tell you the right answer. Soccer stinks and is bull. No, I'm just joking. Soccer is not where it's ingrained in our American DNA not to like soccer, so I don't have an option. Not my choice. It's by blood. Foosball or bust, yeah. We definitely watch that foosball, and we don't measure none of that stuff in meters or nothing. We got yards, and it's a perfect calculation. It's like 3.127596 feet per yard. It's perfect calculation. It's super easy. Just measure it out in some of them freedom units. Walter, yo, how's it going, my dude? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, Kermit says, yeah, every answer's wrong, yeah. Foosball or bust? Yeah, football's where it's at. Football's the best. I feel like football, like, accidentally lucked into being the best sport because it's so rough that they can only do it once a week. And all the other sports, they devalue their product by spamming so many games every season. But for football, like, all the games matter because there's so few of them. But I'm sure if they could, they would have put a ton more games in and ruined it. But because it's so physical, they literally can't. So they literally were saved from themselves. 33 Big Mac hours. Nice. Michael says, how are you doing today? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Nothing great so far. Oh, I did get that Ethereal Rune Master. It's pretty nasty. Bayard says, hello from France. Welcome in. My dude. Yeah, I guess over in that the Europe area is probably a great time for viewing streams, huh? It's like 8, 9 o'clock at night or something like that. Any good drops today? Just that I got a 5-socket Ethereal Rune Master, so that was pretty sick. Brian says, Kermit in the house. Yeah. Fred says, yo, Kermit. Shout out, Kermit. Eric says we measure distance in bald eagle wingspans, right? We do. I mean, United States isn't totally all at fault, right? Like, didn't Europe, didn't they invent measuring horses by hands? Like, didn't some, like, the old school European countries invent measuring horses by hands? I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Mr. Munkle, yo, welcome in. Walter says 11 p.m. in Greece. Okay, all right. There you go, 11 p.m. Watching a stream before you take off for bed or something like that. It's nice. Germany, 10 o'clock. 9 in the UK. So Shorty over on Twitch. Up a minute ago. Shorty says it pains him to hear the word soccer, and he's Scottish. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Nope. Us Americans took football, and now that's our football. A sport where you barely use your feet for hitting the ball at all. But we don't care. We call it football because you run with your feet, right? And you're always running. Maybe. Brian. The White House is 48 Shaquille O'Neal's tall. Yeah, anything. People in the United States will do anything to not use the metric system. Anything. Yeah. These whales are 6 school buses long. School bus is 5 hippopotamuses long. Stop running. Why are you running? Colored card ball. Oh. Text got said a hand is 4 inches. Talking about how you measure horses in hands. Measuring weight by stones too. Well, that is true, yeah. 16 stone and stuff like that. Good call, good call. Freedom units greater than stones, that's for sure. But then, of course, we do go by someone's foot is how we measure everything, right? I probably looked this up before, but who was the one guy's foot that they used for the foot measurement? Anyone know who that was? There's got to be somebody. Walter just got his burn from LK. Let's go! Nice, Walter. Congratulations. Rugby greater than football, Unholy Taco says. Yeah, rugby's interesting. I mean, I've never watched a ton of it because obviously, you know, it's not on TV over here. And can I save him? I'm not. Nope. Oh. You can't play fantasy rugby, so I mean, you might be able to. I wonder if anyone plays fantasy rugby. Be nasty. Brian says it's funny how when you ask a distance, it's always in football stadium lengths. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Because I mean, everyone knows a football field's like 100 yards, right? Everybody. Just winging it says King James is who it was. Someone said Henry VIII. Both sound like they could be accurate, I'm gonna be honest. James, yeah, it's one of those kings, huh? Henry VIII says Henry's dream. I feel like you're biased though. I don't know if I can trust you, Henry. Henry saying that it's Henry's foot. Come on. That sounds too convenient. TW, yo, what's going on? Unholy Taco, I can't read that comment, but it's funny. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Oh, what? Brian says more people watch rugby than American football. Trying to think. Rugby is more international, kind of, right? But I guess it depends how you really are wording that. Like, are you talking like if you add up the total viewership of every rugby match that there ever is in the entire world? Then maybe. Just because, I mean, how many, like, doesn't every country have their own rugby league and stuff like that? Or not every country, but a lot of countries have their own rugby leagues, don't they? Like, there's Australia's got their own rugby league, and I'm just sure there's a European rugby league, and there's probably, you know, that's, I mean, but if you're talking, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just because there's so many teams. Yeah, NFL has more revenue than all those leagues combined. Yeah, maybe that could be true. I definitely know if the Super Bowl has more viewership than anything rugby related would ever do. I mean, the Super Bowl has like 1 billion people watch it every year, so like 20% of the world's entire population watches the Super Bowl every year, so.
Impossible.
Phil, is D-Web more rare than Griffins? Yes, it is. Yep. Technically. That's the results may vary, obviously, when you're looking for stuff, but yeah, technically, that is true. I see over on Twitch said he's never watched American football or just football or rugby. Never watched either one, huh? Yeah, I could see it. Probably some people just aren't into sports, or they're only into one sport, like only into soccer or something. Only into hockey. There's a lot of people, because being in Michigan, it's right by Canada. You know, there's a lot of people in my area that just only watches hockey or something, or, yeah. Well, some people only like baseball, kind of, you know, I get it. You gotta say football if you talk about soccer, it's football. Oop. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Mac. Totally. Yeah. The name soccer's from the Brits. It means associated football. Interesting. Never really thought about where it came from. I thought someone just made it up because we... Oh, shoot. I thought I could keep him alive there for a second. I thought we just made it up to call it that because we had this other football already. Interesting. Peter, I think it Piotr. Is it Piotr Walla? Sorry for the pronunciation, but he says no one in Europe watches football. No one watches rugby in America. I mean, not nobody, but I don't know the numbers for sure, but I mean, because the NFL goes and plays like, I don't know how many games do they play over in Europe every year? Is it only 2 of them, or is it 3 games? And they pack stadiums over there, so it's not that nobody does, but that is only, it is kind of, I know it's like a novelty. It's only like a couple of games a year, so, but they do pack stadiums over there, so. Sam just said, he said the highest viewership that peaked was 114 million on the Super Bowl. Well, that's like concurrent viewers. That's like a peak concurrent viewer count. That's not like that watched like the whole game, like parts of the whole game, right? Yeah, average at any one moment, 115 million. Ooh. Right, Kermit. Yeah. You can't go totals and then switch to averages. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Did I? Oh, I didn't get my mercenary back. What a dummy. That drink was for you, Elias, by the way. I seen that redeemed a drink now. I forgot to shout that out. Football's getting huge in Germany, says Stormtroopers. Yeah, I don't know the statistics fully or not, but I think the NFL outreach, you know, trying to get the rest of the world in on it was sort of working already, right? Liam says Sweet Bill gets 950 million, beats them all. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, sorry if I missed it. Yeah, this is single player offline, by the way. Let's see. Kermit said he looked it up. What number is that? 44 million, Kermit. What's that? I must have missed part of the conversation. What was that from? Something soccer related, I'm guessing? Or European football? Very interested, and yeah, there's very interesting. Oh, average viewership of rugby. Oh. Well, yeah, I would assume, yeah, I would definitely be on the side of, even though you got the numbers there, I see, yeah, but that American football would have to be bigger than rugby, even with the internationalness. If you're talking one individual game, like the championship or something. Yeah, you're talking about the championship for rugby or whatever, the World Cup. I mean, that's still quite a bit, though, to be honest, for rugby, which is like not even the largest, you know, I mean, soccer would be a better comparison for American football than rugby, but yeah. I can see how it would be, you know, I wasn't even 100% sure, you know. I would have guessed that that football had more viewership, but I mean, I wouldn't be like the craziest shocked if it would have been, you know, just because the international audience is obviously going to be way bigger than just an American audience. Like having the capability of being larger, I mean, just because obviously there's more people in the world than there is in the United States. Small cute frog says cricket is huge. I don't know though the viewership of cricket. Very interesting. What's the viewership of cricket? Look it up. The new season for D4 was announced, says Flip. The new season of D4. This season just launched. What are you talking? Really? Did they announce something for the D4 season? That's crazy. Let me Google that real quick. Let me look this up. Nothing on the Google machine. Where'd you see that at? Where'd you see that at? I just Googled Season of Blood and nothing came up. It's on their Diablo YouTube channel? Okay, gotcha. Interesting. They want to move on from this season so fast. Gotcha. I'll look at it later or something. I'll be streaming for a little bit here, so maybe I'll look at it later or something. D4 is not really my first care, right? It's all y'all out there. Does ED poison damage reduction also apply to bone armor? I don't believe so. Oopsie. I don't think bone armor stops poison damage. I think it's just kind of bypasses it, I think. I don't really know that one for sure. Let me look at it real quick. It might say something like that in the tooltips nowadays. I kind of just bypasses it in my brain. Absorbs melee damage, yeah. So it says it right in the tooltip. No, yeah. So nope, just physical attacks, yeah. Corey says all renown carries over to season 2, not just the altars, so you don't have to do the renown again. Interesting. I guess maybe when I play, I should finish up the renown here eventually. Huh? So season 2 starts, and I won't have to do it again. Like said, everyone's streaming on D4. Stream D4 on YouTube, said it's a flop. D4 a flop. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's... I think they could have done a lot better, but it's just... I think just the... I don't know. I don't want to say too much, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like it... I don't want to go into... I just think it's a 5 out of 10, and that's what it is. I think that's just what it's gonna be. I don't think that they can change enough about the game to make it, like, really great. The base of the game... Unless they completely change the entire base of the game. Which I guess they kind of did for D3, right? I guess so. It's a matter of opinion whether it's good or not, though, D3 anyways, but... Where do I recommend hunt for Oculus? Let's see, Oculus. Yeah, I mean, Mephisto's probably going to be the best bet. If you're strictly just trying to, you know, an easy, quick place to farm Oculus. And on top of that, you can get a ton of other good stuff from Mephisto as well, you know, Arachnus Mesh and stuff. So that's probably where the best #1 spot I'd recommend. Robert says 2 months away for the new season. Yeah, that's what's kind of surprising. They announced it already. They're like, we gotta hurry up and announce this season because we want people to stop thinking about this season. I'm interested to see it because I wonder what I just wonder what they're gonna do, like, because I'm pretty sure they were already like partially done with the second season before the first one even launched. So, you know, I'm not gonna say worried. I don't know what the word to really put on it, but I think they're not gonna be a ton of crazy good stuff with it. Spiderweb search. Good. Yeah, I did know that there was a gaming convention thing or whatever, yeah. It's probably a combination of reasons why they announced it already, I guess. Blake says they want to do shortened seasons so people can do more, get more season passes. I mean, even if that wasn't the case, oh, that's what people would say. Who's looking for a low rune? Who's looking for a low rune? That caught me. I was trying to think about what I was about to say. Go get a low rune, son. Nice. A low rune is probably, I don't know, not one of my least found runes, but I would just think for the number of high runes I find that I would find more of these, huh? Nice. Oh, and Nug on the Run gifts another tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Nug on the Run. You Slayer. Ooh. Good old low rune. I'm gonna be honest, I seen it drop, and I was like, it's, you know, it's always an IO. It's always an IO rune, but this time it wasn't. It wasn't, fellas. It's a low rune this time. Let's go. Chaos Sanctuary is crazy. That's why everybody runs the Chaos Sanctuary, right? Got these ghosts. You got all the other, like, so many mobs around. Easy to get to. Rust the Master. Yeah. The finger mages are like in that ghost category, right? So they got that, what is it, like a 30 or 40% better chance to drop runes or something like that, because they're drop table or whatever. I don't know the actual number, but it's increased something. It's not like a 500% better chance, but it's something like 30 or 50 or something like that. Lola Gon says, love the Love the necromancer's name too. Yeah, Bob Zombie. Let's go. I thought it was clever. I'm not the cleverest in the you know, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so I thought it was clever for what I could come up with on a moment's notice. Yeah, Havoc. Yo, you just missed it, dude. Just missed a little drop. Ooh, but you could scroll back on the stream and check her out on YouTube. I don't know, on Twitch you can't scroll back like that. On YouTube you can scroll back on the stream and watch it drop. Trying to get my spirit shield base. I've done like 20 cow runs. How many runs on average to find a monarch? Yeah, I don't really know how many runs on average, to be honest. I usually don't end up finding mine in cows. I usually, almost always, I end up finding mine on the way down to the Countess, to be honest. What I usually do is I run the Countess to get the runes for the spirit shield, and while I'm doing that, I'm killing like packs of champions and elites on the way, and hitting armor racks on the way, and I usually get a monarch that way. I would say like 9 out of 10 times. If you're not rocking a sorceress, yeah, I mean, it's I don't know the drop odds on a monarch from cows, to be honest, so I don't know what it should be, and I don't really have a good feel because, like I said, I like never do it. Not literally never, but very infrequently is that how I get one. Your necromancer's name is Depends. Interesting. Like, Depends like the male or the adult diaper brand, or like Depends like it depends, like what you're gonna call it. Kermit said he looked it up, an estimated 3.5 billion tuned in at some point to watch the 2018 FIFA World Cup, so soccer. Yeah, I that's higher than I thought it would be, but that's still crazy. That's pretty crazy high. I thought it would be higher than NFL, but I didn't think it'd be 3.5 billion. Like, I don't even know what the world population is nowadays. That's like a little less than half, or half, I guess. Probably half at the time, so that's pretty crazy. Low rune in the cube, says Havoc. Yeah. Yeah, Havoc says it's monarchs are real hard to find until you get your spirit monarch, and then they drop everywhere. Mathalis says it took him 2 weeks before he found his first monarch. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your luck, and you got in the pits, you say. Just depends on a lot of different things, right? Actually, I need these for now. GG, just found a tier rune. TIR tier rune, let's go. GG. About 8 billion nowadays. Man, too many people on this planet. You people need to calm down. What items have you left on your grail? I have Tyrell's Might, I have Schaefer's, and I have Wisp Projector. So those are the only 3 I need still. I'm thinking, I don't know, there's a few other builds I do kind of want to play, but I'm thinking almost about going ham-bone on a item find barb here pretty soon. Just like hop in pits or something and just go crazy, like the classic way to complete a grill. Congratulations, Rocks. Just had 2 packs, like 2 small chimes in a row. 1 to 2 cold damage. Legendary. It's always funny when that happens. Just like a coincidence, but it's funny. Spear is on next. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that item find barb is the one that'll get me to find what I need, right? Ross, it's $2.99. The magic find, $2.99 on this character. Remember the good old days of non-stop running cows? Yeah, I do back in the day. That's literally all anybody did. Cows, 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 cows. Yep. Back when the Nova Sorceress was good for the first time before it got crushed, and then yep, those were the days. How much bone spear damage? It's sitting like just at 5k, I think. So nothing crazy. What are we at here? Level 43 bone spear with almost all the synergies maxed. I think I'm one point shy of capping all the synergies for it, so. What's going on, Leandro? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, my man. Yeah, Nug on the Run says, yeah, 20 different cow channels, all spamming different cow games. Yeah, those were the days, right? Those were the days. Back when we were like 15. Well, it depends on when you were born, obviously, but I was like 13, 14, 15, I think, or somewhere in there, and yeah, you killed the king. Someone killed the king, and the next game you hop in there and you're like, what the heck? I can't make anymore. Who killed the king? Ah! And nobody, at the time, I don't know if everyone else knew or not, but at the time I didn't, and people in the games with me, like, didn't know that, like, you know, why you couldn't make anymore. Like, they knew that if you killed the king, you couldn't make anymore, but they thought, like, because you got to complete the quest, right? So if someone had completed the quest already, they could kill the king and it wouldn't, but nobody understood that. So if anyone tried to kill the king, like, they would freak out. Or they had one character that they wouldn't even play with. It was a character that only made cow games. They'd make the cow game and then leave. And then come back with their cow running character that they actually wanted to play with. Close to leveling too. Yeah, I'm getting there, right? What is this song? This doesn't sound familiar. Did he add a new song into the playlist here or something? Oh, come on. It just jumped to somebody else. How did that happen? I probably just got copyright hit. Right. Why did it just jump to somebody else's channel like that? I have not been on long enough for it to end the playlist. Great. Great. Well, it's just what happened. Yeah, I don't know why, but it jumped off of my playlist, and it jumped into just like regular YouTube and started playing a song that probably is copyrighted. So I probably just got copyright hit. Oh well, what you gonna do? It's not like that big a deal, but Lola Gon says it's always fun to hear stories of the game before you played. D3 is your first ARPG. That's cool. So you're originally D3 and now you're watching me play D2. Converted D2 player, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. Maybe. Sarah Buff says, just got his arachnids mesh in the pits. Nice. That's another one of those huge ones to find. Your first arachnids mesh. On top of that, let's go! Unidentified Wisp projector. Let's go. Finally knock it off the grail list. Boom! Oh. Carry and win, though. A little bit rare, right? A little bit rare. I would say I probably have enough of these, but almost. Let me toss this out. Let me pause this real quick. You know what I think I forgot to do? Did I forget to clip my that low rune drop? I can't remember. Yeah, I see it, babe. All right. My daughter's messing with me when I'm trying to stream here too. I guess player. Oh, I did too. I forgot to clip the low rune. Bruh. I'll have to go back and get that later. Green clipper from the stream. Well, for me to like download it, I'll just have to. It would be a huge help, if someone could go back and tell me how far into the stream it was. That'd be like such a crazy help. It'd be amazing. Like if it was like an hour and 26 minutes or something, or you know, whatever it was. I don't really know what it was, but I'm just saying. Rocking Leandro. I'm just rocking the Heart of the Oak. Hoto. I just got the super generic caster setup. Good caster gear setup is what I rock. So, not trying to spend 7 hours trying to min-max the character necessarily. Sloth said it was 15 minutes ago for the low, so 1:35 you say? Oopsie. Alright, I'll write that down. I'll write that down on my... Well, not how far back it was, but how far into the stream it was that I need to know. Because how far back it is going to change depending on how long I stream, right? Stuff. So, you gotta go the other way. Run 62. Yeah, that can help too. Run 62 will work. Because that way I can scroll through the stream, find run 62, and oh ho ho! a perfect Mara's now. Let's go. An unidentified perfect Mara's. This is so awesome. Oh. Where's my pen at? I gotta write. Oh. Appreciate you fellas, by the way, for helping me out. Going back and looking for that for me. Absolute legends. Why am I not? Why does everybody want me to use this white wand so bad? Is getting 2 more skills to Bone Spear gonna like set the build off or something? I don't know why everyone's so insistently like harassing me about this white wand. No. We're just if I don't feel like it really is gonna be helpful, like, and me picking up a 35 white wand, like 3,500 wands, and looking at all these socketed wands to see if it's a perfect base for a white, you know, like, what, how much better is this white wand, I guess, if anybody, can give you +8 to Bone Spear with a perfect base. I mean, man, I don't know if I really want to worry about that. Let me pull this up here. But I'm gonna give you guys the same answer, I'm sure, here in a second. Yeah, you're gonna lose 20 FCR. You're gonna lose 40 all res. So where am I gonna make up that res and that FCR at? I'll have to take off an SOJ to get an FCR ring on. I'm not gonna be able to make up the... How am I gonna make up the FCR? Yeah, you can't make up the FCR either, so... So you'll lose a break point on the cast rate too. You'd need a 20 FCR caster amulet, right? And you could hit it. Or a circlet with FCR on it, right? I could maybe throw on a circlet if I had something like that. Well, yeah, those are the reasons why. And looking at 7,000, just simply craft a 20 FCR amulet, says Dub. There you go. I might have a 6 circlet here. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. 20 FCR circlet right here would be perfect for it, fellas. A castrate circlet. Yeah, exactly. It's a circle that castrate. Exactly. Saffron. More endgame, you guess? I mean, I guess. It sounds like a... I mean, I don't know. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Let me look at something. So... 3 skills gives you a few hundred damage there. And... So, let's see.
Bjornsted donated 20 Norwegian kroner through Super Chat. Happy birthday.
Oh, Adel, thank you so much for the super chat, my man, and thank you for the daily happy birthday wish. So 3 skills gives me 500 damage. So if you added 5 more skills, so it'd be like 20% more Bone Spear damage, right? On each individual Bone Spear. What are the frames? Let me Google real quick. What are the frame rate? I forget what the frame rate difference is on from 125 down to the 78. I think those are the breakpoints. What frame is that at? Oh, it's 10 to 9. So it's 10% faster casting for everything, including your teleport. So you can move 10% faster from where you want to go. But you get 20% more damage. on your bone spear specifically. But you get the 10% faster cast speed, so really it's the DPS would be 10% higher. Because obviously 10% more bone spears would be 10% more damage. So a white wand would give you 10% more damage, but you'd lose movement. You'd move a whole frame on movement speed for teleporting, and you'd lose a bunch of all res from your spirit. Yeah, it sounds like a rough trade-off, I'm gonna be honest. Unless you had a 220 amulet. Or I could take off the Shaco, which lose that 75 magic fine. Yeah, some trade-offs there, right? I missed a Grand Charm. No way. 10% more attack speed doesn't equate to 10% more damage exactly. It's not attack speed. It's cast rate breakpoints from frames. And you're actually right, because actually I did my math wrong. It's actually only like 4% more damage, because it's 24 frames a second. I actually thought that wrong, because it's from 10 frames to 9 frames, which is actually on 24 frames, so it's actually only like 4% more damage, not 10. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where this was at. Looks like I missed a bunch of monsters back here anyway, so I was too busy talking. So it's like a 15% damage swing. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Guess I'm just gonna have to forget about it. That was probably the, oh, it's right there. Great. Wasn't worth it. Yeah, 10% cast speed, do the math. But yeah, it turns out it's not even 10% cast speed, because I was not thinking correctly about the frames per second. Because from 9 to 10 isn't actually 10%, it's only less than 5%. Tax Cut said you lose corpse explosion radius. Going from Hoto to the white. Yeah, I thought about that for a second, but I wasn't, a little bit. Lose radius on your amp damage too. Real rough. Yeah, I just prefer sometimes just throwing together characters real easily. Just having the survivability of the Heart of the Oak and not have to worry about trying to track down a perfect base for my White Wand. Plus the White Wand's a super expensive rune word, right? Yes, I'm joking. IONF, right? IONF? I just googled it. Where was it at? I already got. Let's go back to it. Goal IO. There we go. Maxim says Hoto's better. Well, seems to be a debated topic, but I kind of lean towards the Heart of the Oak as well. Just so much easier to get. I could say there could be an argument either way. Saffron loves the hyper slow Diablo. Yeah, I never really thought about being able to kill Diablo faster. I should get a bunch of revives up, huh? I mean, I might as well just skip Diablo, because he can't drop... I mean, he might be able to drop... Can Diablo drop a Schaefer's? I guess I could look it up real quick. I know Diablo isn't going to be able to drop the Tyrell's Might. He can't even drop a freaking Griffin's Eye, so... He could probably drop a Wisp and a Schaefer's, but I don't know. Maybe he can't drop a Schaefer's, I don't even know. Fluxor said he does drop a Shaco. Yeah, I definitely got my Shaco. Actually, my first Shaco on single player I got off Diablo 2. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, how slowly he moves. I thought you were roasting me for how slow the kill was. Yeah, that clay golem slowing him down a lot, huh? Good old clay golem. Yeah, any Saffron, see, you say stuff and I just assume you're roasting me, so that's kind of just my go-to, right? Everybody drops Shaco? I mean, all the bosses do, yeah. In hell difficulty. That was a comment I was reading from Twitch. I think he was just referring to that's like where he found a Shaco. That's where I found mine. Yeah, Saffron's like, that's a fair assumption, yeah. That you're roasting me. Texica said he got Nightmare Duriel Terrorized dropped. That's wild. Terrorized Nightmare. Why are you running Terrorized Duriel in Nightmare? That's my first question. You're like, I need to find some good gear, and you're like, oh yes, Duriel's terrorized in Nightmare. Let's go. I think I'd rather run Terrorized Swampy Pits, to be honest. Ah! Okay, I'm not playing this right. Step up your game, Phil's. Got a skill issue going on here. Okay. There you are. Where are you? Okay. Hit him with a few spears. Get rid of him. $448. Oh, I forgot. I'm a dummy. Never mind. Someone said, yeah, all the tombs are terrorized. Not a bad terror zone. Yeah, I forgot. I was thinking just spamming Duriel. But yeah, obviously, yeah, if you're trying to level up to go to hell. All right, never mind. That was not a smart comment on my part. Not a smart comment on my part. Wasn't thinking. Access. Yeah, you're trying to farm extra TPs. Farming Duriel. Yeah, that was. We'll just forget about that comment, guys. We'll forget about that comment. Already clips this Saffron. Why would you run terrorize Talrash's tombs? You guys are stupid. I'm Sweet Phil. Rabble. Don't clip that. I'm just joking. Anytime I say don't clip that, that means clip it. How can you get +8 bone spear with white? Well, the one I'm looking at here got 3 to poison and bone skills, 5 to bone spear. So I'm assuming that's how. You gotta have the base with the, you know, the skills you want, right? Ross? So you find a base that has 3 to bone skills already, slap the white in it. They stack them up. But yeah, that's the thing. It's tough to find the perfect base, right? So Act here says yeah, 3 to bone spear in the base, and then +3 poison and bone, 2 to bone spear on white. Let's see here. Zombie, yeah, I heard about it. We were chatting about it a little bit ago. I didn't see anything about it, but I'll check it out a little bit later or something. I was in the middle of streaming here, so and then I got my daughter's baseball, you know, little league game later, so I don't know. I'll check it out at some point. Barbosa says he got Tyrael's might off at Terrorized Andy. Yeah, I mean, everyone gets everything up at Terrorized Andy, right? Yeah, I kind of wish they would fix that, but I know they're never going to. But just is what it is. Dan, yo, what's going on? What's up, Dan? Dan Tenerakan, welcome in. The Philisms YouTube channel, just videos of me saying dumb stuff all the time. Nice. There'd be a lot of content for the channel, I can tell you that much. A lot of content. Let's see, especially when people exploit Terrorzone Andy on single player. Well, whoa. Yeah, if people do that, that's kind of shady or whatever, but Marty Mar, yo, welcome in. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. Oh my gosh. Let me see that. My daughter just pushed over here. There's a bunch of animals sitting in the chair. She's got like a little... Hey, she just pulled it away. Oh, she's not happy I just showed that to you. She got them all sitting up watching her like it's a show or something. Oh man, don't touch that, she says. Oh boy. So, looking at the time here. Oh boy, I gotta get cooking. I gotta get ready cooking dinner. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. So we'll have to end it at run 69 here. Perfect run to end at. And then, yeah, appreciate y'all joining me on this wonderful Tuesday. Let me go ahead and pull, who we got anybody online here? Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and, we'll send the people on Twitch over to a barricade here, I suppose. Why not? But, everyone on YouTube, thanks for hitting the like button and stuff like that. You want to talk to them? You want to say something? Well, hold on. I'll do it like this. Hold on. Say it under here. What do you want to say?
chicken.
There, my daughter wanted to talk to you. So there you go. She's a chicken, I guess. So, thank you guys so much for joining me on this wonderful Tuesday, and peace out, my dudes. Ooh.